Hello, blessed family. You're welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, you are highly welcome. On this channel, I upload cutting and sewing tutorials. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for the immense show of love at all times. My name is Bola. Today, we'll be drafting a shoulder dart bustier pattern. So I'll be taking you through the process of how I achieve it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So in cutting out the front panel, I'll be drafting directly on my fabrics. I have my lines already ruled out. I'm dropping my off shoulder by 5 inches. So my shoulder measurement will be starting on this line. The second line here is the bust line, the under bust line of 16.5 inches, and the waist measurement of 18.5. So this is my joining allowance to the skirt part. The bust line is 11.5. So the first thing I'll be doing is to take my darts. I'll be taking 5 inches for my darts. I'm going to take 5 inches also on the underbust line. Taking my dart line of 5 inches. I'll make it into a straight line. I'm going up on the bust line by 1 inch. And on the shoulder line, instead of taking 5 inches, I'll be taking 6 inches on the shoulder line. I'll be connecting this inches point to the 1 inch above the bust line. I'm taking a shoulder dart. Having done that, I'll place my tape measure on the 6 inches point. Towards the center part of the top, I'll be taking ½ inch this way. Towards the armhole area, I'm taking 1 inch. So I'm going to connect these 2 points to the 1 inch above the bust line. I'll be connecting to the 1 inch above the bust line. On the under bust line, towards the center part of the top, I'll take a ½ inch. And on this side, I'm taking 1.5. On the waistline, I'll take ½ inch. And here I'll take 1 inch. So I'll connect the 2 points together this way. So I'm going to connect to this point. So these are bustier. So this is the bustier. I'll then insert my circumference measurements. You can see the bustier. On the shoulder line, I'll be taking my shoulder measurements. Shoulder measurement I'm working with is 16 inches. 16 divided by 2 is 8. That is 8 inches. I'm going to note the amount of this one because I'll be cutting this dart out. This is 2, this is 1.5, about 1.5 inch. I'll be cutting this 1.5 inches out. So I'm left with because it's an off shoulder, instead of using the 8, I'm going to reduce it by 1.5. So I'll be using 6.5 inches for the shoulder measurement, and then I will be including this that I'll be cutting out, so which still boils down to the 8 inches. Then I'll be adding half-inch allowance to it. That makes it 8.5. So I'll be taking 8.5. On this 8.5 line, I'm going to take my armhole of 9 inches. I'm dropping my off shoulder by 5 inches, as you can see. So armhole of 9 inches. I'm going to connect together. I'm drafting on the wrong side of my fabric. I'm drafting on the wrong side of the fabric. I'll then insert my bust measurements. Bust of 48 inches. That's into 4 will give me 12. I'm adding 2.5 inches. Waist of 46, that's 23. 11.5. 11.5. With the 1.5 inches that I'm cutting out. Then 2.5. I'll take the bust on this armhole line too. 12 inches, 2.5. So this 2.5 will cover the darts that I'll be cutting out from here. All right, I'm going to connect. So for the neck design, you can decide to leave yours straight, or you make it a sweetheart or a V, whatever design you choose. I'll be making mine a sweetheart neck, so I'll be coming in by 2 inches. I'll go in by 2 inches. I will then cut out. So I've cut it out. So there is the center part and the side piece. So I'll cut out the lining as well. I cut out the lining. So I'll be padding the top. I cut two pieces for the side part. So I'll be padding it. The next thing for me to do is to take it over to my sewing machine. So I'll be joining each piece together. I'll be joining the side piece with the center piece. I'll join my lining as well. So after doing that, I'll bring it back to show you the results. Then we'll then proceed to cut the skirts part. I have the shoulder that's bustier ready now. It's looking very beautiful. I've joined each piece together. You can see the bustier effects. It's really beautiful. The next thing for me to do is to cut for the skirt piece, the skirt pattern, and I'll be joining as well. Thank you so very much for staying with me till this time. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, like and share my video. Bye.